Number 1. Most SINFUL 2026. Real life inside Venezuela's mind-blowing secret bubbles. Venezuela enters the global conversation of 2026 as a land of staggering economic illusions, where the traditional rules of finance and survival have completely collapsed. If you walk into certain ultra-luxury pockets of the capital city of Caracas, you will see gleaming high-rise glass towers, brand-new sports car dealerships, and upscale sushi lounges where elite patrons casually spend hundreds of US dollars on a single dinner. Yet, just a few miles on the steep hillsides, millions of families struggle to secure running water for more than a few hours a week, and navigate a hyperinflation rate that hovers around 387.4%. This extreme polarization raises a critical question for any outside observer. How can nations possessing the largest proven oil reserves on the planet exceed 300 billion barrels, transform into a dual reality where spectacular wealth and profound systemic struggle exist side by side on the exact same street? Share your thoughts in the comments section below on whether you believe this hyper-dollarized bubble economy is a sustainable path forward or merely a temporary mask covering a deeper national crisis. Number 2. The invisible boundaries of armed control. The daily rhythm of navigating urban spaces reveals an unspoken social code that no traditional travel guidebook will ever mention. In giant informal settlements like Petare, which houses hundreds of thousands of residents, survival depends on recognizing invisible boundary lines. These zones are not marked by fences or signs, but are strictly monitored by powerful neighborhood groups known as colectivos. For Southsider or a foreign visitor, accidentally crossing from one street corner to another without local recognition or an explicit invitation is treated as a major territorial violation. The social fabric has adapted so deeply to this fragmentation that residents have developed an extraordinary intuition for reading the atmosphere of a block, knowing exactly when a shift in posture among bystanders means it is time to turn around and walk away. Number 3. The strange price of teenage perfection. Physical appearance operates as a highly liquid form of social capital in a society where traditional avenues of economic advancement have narrowed. The cultural dedication to beauty contests is so intense that young girls are enrolled in specialized pageant academies from early childhood, training for hours each day to master posture, speech, and performance. This competitive pipeline has generated a legendary portfolio of international titles, including 7 Universe, 6 Miss World, and 9 Miss International crowns. Because a successful media or modeling career offers a golden ticket out of economic hardship, it is common for parents to view cosmetic procedures as a practical long-term investment. Family networks frequently pool resources to gift complex surgical enhancements, such as rhinoplasties or breast augmentations, to young women as early as their 13th or 14th birthdays, embedding physical transformation directly into the family advancement strategy. Number 4. The dangerous law of sudden midnight raids. The administrative mechanisms of social control extend far beyond physical neighborhoods into the digital architecture of daily life. The state utilizes centralized electronic profiling platforms to manage the distribution of subsidized food packages, effectively linking basic biological nutrition to social compliance. This structural oversight is reinforced by incredibly strict anti-hate legislation, which penalizes online criticism, social media posts, or public non-compliance with severe penalties that can reach up to 20 years in prison. Furthermore, security operations employ a sudden tactical approach locally referred to as Operation Tun Tun or Operation Knock Knock. This system involves unannounced, late-night visits by state security forces to the residences of political activists, dissidents, or outspoken digital critics, serving as a powerful deterrent against public organization. Number 5. The fallen empire of golden promises. Understanding the modern landscape requires stepping back into the mid-20th century, a golden era when oil revenues transformed a quiet agricultural nation into the wealthiest economy in Latin America. During the 1970s, the country experienced a spectacular building boom, constructing massive brutalist architecture, modern highway networks, and expansive cultural centers across Caracas. The local currency was so robust that wealthy citizens routinely flew to Miami on weekends for lavish shopping sprees, earning them a regional reputation for extravagant spending. However, the complete systemic reliance on a single volatile commodity laid the groundwork for a profound economic realignment. When global oil values shifted and domestic production systems faced severe management challenges, The monumental state infrastructure remained as a silent testament to a bygone era of unmatched prosperity. Number 6. The forbidden paradise of the hidden elite. A striking geographical separation exists between the urban centers and the country's most spectacular natural wonders, creating exclusive havens that are completely cut off from the economic realities of the general public. The pristine coral archipelago of Los Roques, located in the Caribbean Sea, features blindingly white sand keys and vibrant turquoise waters that rival any destination on Earth. Because reaching these islands requires a private charter flight or an expensive commercial ticket, the archipelago remains an isolated playground reserved exclusively for wealthy nationals and elite international travelers. Similarly, Canaima National Park, which serves as the remote gateway to Angel Falls, the tallest uninterrupted waterfall in the world, operates as a high-end ecotourism bubble. Visitors fly over thousands of miles of dense jungle on small propeller aircraft, landing in pristine lodges where luxury amenities are maintained through dedicated supply chains that completely bypass the national grid. Number 7. The extreme rules of midnight survival. For any international traveler stepping into this complex environment, traditional tourist behavior must be entirely rewritten to adapt to severe security parameters. Numbeo ranks the National Crime Index at 80.38, making it the highest in South America, while Caracas registers an urban crime index of 81.39. Because public movement completely freezes after dusk, walking along urban streets or hailing random roadside taxis at night is considered a critical security mistake. Travelers rely strictly on pre-arranged private transport networks, often utilizing armored vehicles and professional security details to move between locations. Furthermore, the global banking system is largely disconnected from local commercial channels due to international compliance gaps. Foreign credit and debit cards rarely function, forcing visitors to carry immaculate, crisp, untorn US dollar bills for cash transactions or secure access to functional peer-to-peer digital payment applications. Number 8. The strange economy of cornmeal cakes. Amidst the daily financial gymnastics required to navigate this landscape, the culinary heritage of the country serves as an essential unifying anchor for communities. The absolute staple of daily life is the arepa, a versatile cornmeal cake that is grilled, baked, or sliced open and stuffed with an array of fillings ranging from shredded beef and black beans to sweet plantains and salty white cheese. Families also gather around the traditional national dish known as pabellón criollo, a powerful combination of seasoned shredded meat, white rice, dark beans, and fried plantain slices that represents a rich fusion of cultural histories. In the high-altitude regions, locals turn to chicha andina, a thick, sweet fermented beverage made from rice or corn flour, spices, and milk. Preparing and sharing these traditional meals provides a vital sense of continuity and comfort, linking generations together through shared flavors even during periods of intense logistical unpredictability. Number 9. The high-tech cashless panic. The day-to-day commercial environment presents a fascinating monetary paradox, where extreme hyperinflation has inadvertently turned the economy into an advanced test laboratory for digital transactions. Because the traditional local currency devalues at an incredibly rapid pace, carrying thick stacks of physical paper bills for everyday purchases became completely impractical years ago. To solve this cash crisis, the retail sector has integrated foreign digital networks into the pavement-level economy. Today, a US-based peer-to-peer money transfer application named Zay handles approximately 17% of all retail transactions in the capital, allowing street vendors, grocery stores, and taxi drivers to accept instant digital payments tied directly to external bank accounts. For domestic currency transactions, citizens rely heavily on an instant mobile clearing platform called Pago Móvil, turning everyday shopping into a high-tech, fast-paced digital juggling act where physical cash is increasingly obsolete. Number 10. The dark secret of the Amazon core. Deep within the southern states of Bolívar and Amazonas, far from the coastal cities, lies the most significant hidden driver of the alternative national economy. In 2016, a massive presidential decree established the Orinoco Mining Arc, zoning a vast territory equal to over 12% of the entire nation for mineral exploitation. This immense region has evolved into a lawless frontier where traditional state governance is heavily fragmented, replaced by an overlapping network of local gang syndicates, armed rebel groups, and informal miners. Millions of dollars worth of gold and diamonds are extracted daily from deep artisanal pits using highly toxic mercury, which seeps into the river systems and devastates indigenous environments. This illicit extraction network operates as a parallel financial lifeline, generating massive flows of unregulated capital that support survival structures completely outside the boundaries of mainstream global commerce. Finally, the resilient truth of human adaptation. The true essence of this northern South American nation cannot be found in sensationalized global headlines or statistics of economic distress, but in the extraordinary, unbreakable resilience of its ordinary citizens. Human beings possess an incredible capacity to adapt to the most volatile systems imaginable, transforming every institutional breakdown into an opportunity for community innovation, mutual aid, and creative survival. When municipal services fail, neighborhoods organize their own localized solutions, and when currencies lose meaning, the people construct entirely new digital economies overnight. This remarkable ability to find joy, maintain deep cultural pride, and protect family networks amidst profound systemic fragmentation offers a powerful lesson to the rest of the world about the strength of the human spirit. If you could travel safely to explore a completely hidden side of a country that most people only see on the news, which global destination would you want to uncover next?